Welcome guys, today we present to you the top 5 survival games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Earth Revival, an online game with a size of 1.5 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Earth Revival is a third-person action game that takes you into a science fiction universe where you control one of the few survivors of the alien invasion that left civilization on the edge of destruction. In this survival video game, you will have to explore all kinds of open-world sceneries while collecting resources and fighting all kinds of threats. This open-world game has a very important cinematic part when it comes to the narrative, as this is one of its strongest points. The story that you gradually discover in Earth Revival will introduce you to all of the lore and involve you in all the events that will happen. Its video scenes are of the highest quality, which will increase this feeling even more. Earth Revival is an excellent action and survival game that has great production values and a gameplay that is as fun as it is diverse. This game is full of options for all kinds of users, not just fans of third-person action, where you can even build your own home and customize it how you like.
警告！检测到周围出现大量异常生物。警告！
Last Outlander, an online game with a size of 1.5 gigabytes, available on Android only. Last Outlander is a Last Day on Earth-style role-playing game, set in a medieval fantasy world full of orcs, goblins and elves. The peculiarity of the story is that the protagonist is an ordinary human being who has been transported to this strange world. The control system of Last Outlander is very similar to what you can find in other titles of the same genre. The world of Last Outlander is enormous and full of secrets. You'll start the adventure in a relatively small area, where you get to meet your first goblin. However, soon enough you'll access a general map that you can use to travel to many different locations. Keep in mind that there's a location where you can build a shelter. You'll return to that spot whenever your character is wounded in combat. Last Outlander is a super entertaining RPG that offers a gameplay experience that's similar to Last Day on Earth or Grim Soul. Bad Too Bad, an offline game with a size of 500 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Bad Too Bad Delta is a 2D action game where you guide a military squadron composed entirely of animals. Your hero is a panda bear, but you can also control crocodiles, wolves, cats and much more. The controls in Bad Too Bad Delta are relatively simple. On the left side of the screen are your movement cursors, while on the right is your button to shoot and at the bottom your action buttons. By using and combining these cards you can shoot grenades, get munitions and even call support troops. In Bad Too Bad Delta you can play dozens of different missions where you normally have to take down a specific enemy. The problem obviously is that your target will never be on his own. You've always got to face tons of enemies, including support vehicles, to be able to take down your target. Bad Too Bad Delta is a 2D action game with excellent graphics and a ton of variety in terms of the characters, plus the game's story mode is surprisingly deep. Hello Neighbor, an offline game with a size of 1.7 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Hello Neighbor is a first-person stealth horror game, that challenges you to control a young character who's trying to get into his neighbor's house in order to discover the dark secrets that he's hiding inside the basement. Of course, your neighbor really values his privacy and won't be at all happy that you're breaking in. Controls in Hello Neighbor are the usual ones in this genre. On the left side of the screen, you'll find the movement control stick, and to the left, you'll see the action buttons. You can jump, interact with tons of different objects, grab all kinds of gadgets. The adventure will begin with your protagonist walking around the neighborhood and chasing after a ball. It won't take long for you to get to your neighbor's house and watch him act suspiciously. From that moment on, you have to try to sneak into your neighbor's house and make sure he doesn't catch you. Hello Neighbor is a super entertaining stealth horror game that offers you a really intense and terrifying game experience. State of Survival, an online game with a size of 300 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. State of Survival is a strategy game where you have to defeat hordes of zombies who are trying to destroy your city. To do this, you'll have to use the numerous weapons available and hold your ground. The graphics in State of Survival are attractive and give you a bird's eye view of the land. Thanks to this viewpoint, it'll be easy to see each one of your characters and ready yourself to shoot at all the zombies who come near you. Another great thing about this game is that you can unlock new equipment and members for your team as you go. With each new advancement, you can plan an effective strategy that will help you knock out your adversaries. As you get experience in the game, you'll be given the possibility to modify the skills of each member of your team. Each one of these characters has special skills that you can use to help you exterminate the zombies as efficiently as possible. In State of Survival, you'll have fun as you help your team defeat each one of the waves of zombies that sweeps through the city. You just have to tap on each of the areas of the map to complete actions that help you complete each challenge.
Move quietly. There are infected close by. Let's fix it.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.